Hi everyone, Aiden here with etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Gen Y adjustable ball mount for 2-inch hitches. These come in a variety of different drop sizes, which we'll talk about in this video. They all function the same way and they'll all work with your 2-inch hitches. Let's check it out. Now first things first here, we are going to have two different options in terms of which ball we can use. There's a 2-inch ball right here, but we can easily remove the pin and clip, flip this around to the 2 5/16 inch ball, and use that to hook up to our trailers. So if we have multiple trailers we're towing and we often need to switch between these two different sizes, then we've got that option here built right in. The other option we have here with the second pin and clip is the pin to lock attachment. Just unpin it, drop your Lynette ring trailer over the top, bring that out and repin it, and now we can tow that type of trailer too. If you've got multiple different trailer types and one of them happens to be a Lynette ring trailer, you can use it with this ball mount. Regardless of how we're using this though, we are going to have the same 10,000 pound gross trailer weight rating and 1,500 pound tongue weight rating. As for the height adjustment we have here, this particular version that we've got in our hitch today is a 5-inch drop or a 5-inch rise. There's multiple different sizes of these. This is the shortest drop that we have available, and the largest one is up to a 15-inch drop. Again, all of those can be flipped around to the rise position by completely removing it from the hitch and flipping the whole thing upside down and getting that amount of rise. So you've got a lot of options there. There's one minor variation of this 5-inch drop that has an extra receiver tube stacked on top. So if you find yourself needing to frequently switch between a small rise and a somewhat larger drop, or vice versa, you can check out that version. It's going to, again, function the same way with the stacked receivers and the weight capacities, but that one just has an extra receiver up top, so you don't have to flip the whole thing around in your hitch every time you need a little bit of rise. Flipping this around in the hitch, we will need to get the hitch pin removed, which it doesn't come with. I would strongly recommend a locking hitch pin if you're going to go that route. etrailer makes a great one that threads in. It's easy to use. But then to flip it around, all we got to do is take it out of the hitch, flip the whole thing around, reinsert it, and then repin it. Now, as I take this out of the hitch to flip it back around, you will probably notice that there's two hitch pin holes here to choose from. They're going to be spaced 1 inch apart, and if we want to, we can use this outer one to get us a little extra clearance from our vehicle. Now, for the purposes of this video, we're going to be taking our measurements from the innermost hole and giving you those references there. If you intend on using it in that outer position, just add 1 inch. Some measurements in this position we want to check out. We're going to go from the center of the hitch pin hole to the center of the ball itself to see where your trailer is going to hook up, and that's going to be 11 5/8 of an inch. From that same point to the very outer edge of the ball mount, that's going to be 13 inches. So that's how much it's going to stick out whenever you've got it in your vehicle, but there is a storage position here. With it in the drop position, we can unpin this and actually flip the whole assembly backwards like this and repin it into the stacked receivers here to cut down on that distance by quite a bit. So it doesn't stick out near as far from your hitch now, taking that distance added all the way down to 8 5/8 of an inch to this outer face right here. Now both the ball and the pin to lock here have a black powder coat finish on there. That's going to help it resist rust and corrosion over time, although it doesn't make it immune. If it does get scratched up and scuffed, you might notice that, but it will help. And then the main assembly itself has a zinc primer with this textured powder coat finish, which gives it a really unique and cool look, but it does help with durability quite a bit and seems to do a little bit better than just a standard powder coat. Now, one bonus to the stacked receiver design here is, although it makes for a very intuitive height adjustment, it can also accept other accessories. So if we have our ball mount in here most of the time, but on occasion, maybe you need to throw a bike rack in here, we have that option because this is a standard 2" by 2" receiver tube, and it uses standard 5/8 inch diameter pinholes. So if you've got those accessories and you want to use them, but you don't want to take out the ball mount, then you've got that option. Now, when it comes to adjustable ball mounts, you've got a lot of options out there, ranging from the really entry-level options all the way up to the really high-end ones. If you're looking for something that isn't going to be just the bare bones and has some extra features like those stack receivers we can use for other accessories, or coming with the Pentalock attachment right out of the box, or just something that has really high quality build and solid construction, then I think this option from Gen Y is really the way to go. Whether you've got a stock truck or a lifted one and you need a really aggressive drop, you can probably find the right one to fit you and your trailer. And regardless of which one you go with, I think it's going to last for a very long time. But that'll do it for our look at these 2" adjustable ball mounts from Gen Y. Thanks for watching.